What's going on, everyone? So, absolute heartbreak, right? I am frustrated, as I'm sure many of you are. I am disappointed. That game hurt. That game was tough, right? To be up 20 and look like, this is finally when we're going to finally get over that hill, finally get over that hump. It's 1-1 going back to LA. Jared Vanderbilt, Christian Wood are supposed to come back. All the stars are aligning, right? Like the sky is clear. It's a beautiful sunny day. And Denver just kept doing what they did. Different game, similar result. And it's frustrating. It's like, I get it. But I'm going to continue to be optimistic. I'm going to continue to support and stand by this team. You got to win your 2 home games, right? It's that simple. What have I said from day one? We need to get to a game 7. How do you get to a game 7? You win all your home games. Protect home court. You win your home games, you get to a game 7. I'm not saying that they'll win game 7, but one game, anything can happen. Put the ball in LeBron James and Anthony Davis' hands, and you hope that they can progress and be good. Still supposed to be getting Jared Vanderbilt back, supposed to be getting Christian Wood back. Now, again, some people might think that that's nothing, but in a game that has been so marginal, in a game that has just been basically a play, a possession here and there, like, that's huge. Jared Vanderbilt will have an impact, even in a limited role, right? His hustle, his energy, him helping on the glass and the rebounds, him being able to defend multiple positions, right? He can help. Christian Wood going out there, his versatility. Again, I'm not saying that they're going to come in and they're the saviors and they're the cure-all and that's it. Lakers are sweeping the Nuggets the rest of the way. Nothing like that. But I do think that there are 2 more bodies that you can throw at a Jokic, at a Jamal Murray. You're never going to stop those guys, but can you slow them down? Can you wear them down? Jokic started to look a little human in this previous game, right? He was getting a little worn down. We're throwing different looks at him, right? Anthony Davis was the best player on the court last night. And to me, it's how do the Lakers look at this game? Do they look at it how a lot of fans are looking at it? It's like, series is over. Same thing. Once again, we were in this spot last year. Just Denver has our number. And they do. Right? It's just like every time we need something to go left, it goes right. Right? LeBron has a wide open 3, botches it. Right? And it's not LeBron's fault. I'm not blaming this. LeBron was great. Right? And he was doing everything he could to close down the stretch. He wanted this, you could tell. But it's just like, man, that 3, that goes in, probably win the game, right? Jamal Murray, he misses that, going overtime, who knows? Maybe you win the game. But it's like, what happens? Denver gets the breaks, the Lakers don't. Reffing was atrocious. I'm not going to put it all on the refs, but it definitely didn't help, right? This was a combination of things. Rui Hachimura, where was he? Austin Reeves, where was he? All I've heard all season, even though I've repeated over and over again, I don't care what he did last year, right? He's not the same guy. He's not who he was last year. We've seen plenty of guys have even better years than what Austin Reeves had last year and are never able to replicate it. And what happened? 2 games in a row, Austin Reeves he looks lost. He looks scared. He looks timid. He looks like he doesn't know what to do out there, which is crazy because he averaged 20 a game last matchup. D'Angelo Russell. Everyone was writing off D'Lo. I literally made a video right before the game. What did I say in that game? I'm going to go out on a limb. I'm going to take D'Angelo Russell to have a great game. Why? Because he's done it all season. He's had stretches. He's had bad games. He's had bad moments, and he bounces back every single time. People keep telling me, D'Lo's trash, D'Lo's this, D'Lo, playoffs D'Lo, he's this, that, Austin Reeves. I don't care what D'Lo did last year. I don't care what D'Lo did 5 years ago. I don't care what Austin Reeves did last year. I don't care. I care about this year. What is this year? And this year, one guy has been incredibly inconsistent, and the other guy has been incredibly consistent. And, he has a bad game here and there, and he bounces right back. Now, can D'Lo continue? We'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it plays out. But to me, is this the game that completely kills the Lakers' confidence? Obviously, us fans, we're going to react however we're going to react. It doesn't matter, right? Whether I think the Lakers win the next 4 or they lose the next 2, right? Whether you At the end of the day, it matters what the player. How do the players feel about this game? Is this a game in which the players look at and go, "We were right there. We got this. We can beat them. We had them on the road. It took a Jamal Murray miracle for them to beat us this game. We had them on the ropes. We can win. We can beat this team." Right? This is the line. Denver. We've been right here this whole time. Right? And it's just, we can't get over this hump. And that game, too, we got to the line. We were right there. It took Jamal Murray miracle for them to beat us. Now let's get over that line. We spent 9 games getting here. We just got here. Now let's take game 11 and get here. How do they look at it? How do they respond? How do they feel? Obviously, in the moment, in the locker room, they're, man, like, the frustration, everything like that, right? The hurt, disappointment, frustrations, but, you got a couple days, kind of recalibrate, let cooler heads prevail. D'Angelo Russell looked great. Can that continue? Rui Hachimura and Austin Reeves had about as bad of a game as you could possibly have. I don't see them having, I don't think they could be much worse. So are they even slightly better? Right? You get Jared Vanderbilt, you get Christian Wood back. There's a lot of things to be positive about. There's a lot of things to look at and go, man, we're at home, handle business at home. Then, can we steal the Denver game? Can we steal the game 7 in Denver? Right? Like, can we get over that hump? Right? I still believe once they solve that Rubik's Cube, that's it. Everything changes. Everything's open up. Question is when will they solve it? Right? If they're down 0-3 and they solve it in game 4, at that point I think it's too late. Denver's too talented. They're not going to lose 4 straight games. Right? But if you solve it in game 3 and you continue in game 4, now it's 2-2 and you're like, okay, now you're building this confidence. Guys are back. Guys are clicking. Reeves is better. Rui's better. Guys look better. Guys have confidence back. Their swagger's back, feeling good, right? Even if you lose in Denver, it's like, all right, let's just win the game in LA. Let's get to a game 7. Anything can happen. Let the cards unfold, right? I think it can happen. Again, I'm going to remain optimistic. I'm going to remain hopeful. It's not over until it's over. It's not a best of 3, right, where 2 wins and that's it. No, it's best of 7. All right. Now, depends on when they get their 3rd game. Even if we win game 3, if they win game 4, series is probably done, right? Because at that point, you got to win 3 straight games. It's tough when you've only been able to beat them once in 12 games, right? But if you win game 2, you win game 3, you bounce back, you win game 4, all of a sudden it's a tie series. And we should have won 3 straight. Right? You could argue you should have won 4 straight because you're up 15. Right? Like, all of a sudden you feel like, hey, we're the better team. If it wasn't for a couple things just kind of falling Denver's way in those 2 home games and the refs being atrocious, we're right there. It's ours. We sweep them. Right? Or do they look at this as just can't beat them? There's nothing we can do. No matter how good we play, no matter how big of a lead we have, no matter how things play out, we just can't beat them. Right? Which Laker team are we going to get? Which Lakers team is going to show? How are they going to respond? Is this a team that just folds and crumbles and just says, it's last season again? Or is this a team that goes, you know what? We're there. We're right there. We got to the line. Let's just cross it. Let's just get over that line. Go win game 3, handle business in game 3, win game 4. Now, that's it. It's a best of 3. It's no longer a 7 games. It's a best of 3. It's 0-0. First one to win 2 games. Just take it a game at a time. What Lakers team is going to show? What Lakers team are we going to look at? We're going to look at the Lakers team that crumbles and just goes, we just don't have it. Or do we get the Lakers team that goes, we're in it. We're here. That was our game. We let that slip away. They didn't beat us. We beat ourselves. So let's make sure we don't do that again. Let's go win this series. You're going to find out. You're going to find out in a couple days, right? So we'll see. But anyway, as always, this is a discussion. Best question on you. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. What do you think? How do you feel? I get it. It's frustrating. I'm frustrated. I'm hurt. I mean, that gutted me. It was like, it just really happened, huh? But again, I'm going to believe. I'm going to be optimistic. I'm going to be hopeful. If we lose the series, we lose the series. Again, if we're not good enough, we're not good enough. It is what it is. We'll address it. We'll talk about it. We'll figure it out in the offseason. But I believe this team can rally together, go win those first 2 games. It's 1 game at a time. Every game is a must win. You cannot lose. You have 1 more game you can lose. That's it. You can only lose 1 more game. Now, I know a lot of people don't think the Lakers are going to beat the Nuggets 4 out of 5. Probably not. But we'll see. We'll find out. Right? Stranger things have happened. We have seen some very strange things happen. Especially with LeBron James teams. Nobody thought that LeBron was going to beat the Warriors 3 straight times and 2 times in Golden State. Guess what happened? Now, this isn't, 30-year-old LeBron, but still. What does this team look like? How do they respond? We're going to find out. But again, love to hear your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. That being said, if you haven't liked this video, hit that like button. Helps me a lot, so I enjoy these types of videos, and I truly appreciate it. Not subscribe channel, hit that subscribe button. Turn on the bell notifications. Appreciate y'all. See you in the next one. Thank you.